Bonjour, welcome. If you're here, most probably you would like to get some findings to bring back home from Paris, and chances are that you're interested in Paris beyond the cliché. In this video, I would like to show you interesting places and stuff that need your attention, so let's dive in. I'll show you places and stuff that are full of charm and history, and Parisian vibes. So let's start with la Galerie Roger-Viollet in the heart of Paris, in the heart of Saint-Germain-des-Prés, Rue de Seine, and it's a small place but an iconic one. It's a gallery with an exhibition space and a storage space, and it's also a place where you can buy pictures. This is a place where the archives tons and tons of pictures taken from the beginning of picturing until today. The titles on all those green boxes are very interesting, so you would find by themes very interesting pictures. You can ask for them, you can buy them, and some are okay and some are very expensive. Bringing back home a picture from the Roger-Viollet Gallery is not bringing back a picture, it's bringing back a piece of Paris with you home. Next, you would find Alix de Reynis store, and in an old store in Saint-Germain-des-Prés, an atelier store, you would find handcrafted porcelain products like plates, vases, and you would also find jewelry. And she has her fine touch to it. It's very delicate, it's very... Trop joli. Ouais. C'est joli ce rose poudré comme ça. C'est joli ce rose poudré comme ça. So it would be a gift you can have for yourself when you go back home and use every day. The next one is also very interesting, very tasteful, and you will see that it's rooted in history. It's very refined. I love it. What I find so inspiring about their creativity is that they've drawn deeply from history and brought it back to life through refined artisan-made home goods that are truly unique and far from the usual cliché. Everything is crafted in France and made with exceptional care. Originally, the two co-founders and artistic directors were both heritage restorers specialized in antique wallpaper.
So the name of the company is Antoinette Poisson, Antoinette Poisson being the maiden name of Madame de Pompadour, the mistress of the King Louis XV. And the founders of the Maison Antoinette Poisson, their first job was to restore domino papers. Domino papers were the ancestor of the wallpaper in the 18th century. And at that time in France, we didn't have the technique to have long layers of wallpaper as we know them now. What we had was this very exact shape, 36-46, and they were hand printed and they were hand painted or hand stenciled, and people would put one next to the other. And as you can see, this flower ends up there, so people would cut in there and put one sheet next to it, the other. In the 19th century, eventually the technique changed and the whole craftsmanship of the domino papers disappeared. So these are made the way they were made in the 18th century. There's no wood in the paper. There's one factory in France still able to have them. They're made out of all linen, and all the colors are hand painted or hand stenciled. So whether you're purist and you frame them like that, for example, or of course we have wallpaper now with the same designs.
Et si vous pouvez en montrer, lesquels sont les plus appréciés, enfin les plus
So it's
achetés?
really a question of taste. Of course, all the designs are, the DNA of the company is the 18th century. This one is a very famous one. This one is kind of beige and black or charcoal grey, but initially it was blue and yellow, and I was lucky enough to have the real one in my hands. And what was funny is that the yellow was neon. It was such a bright yellow, the kind of color you wouldn't expect at all in the 18th century. Another one, this one, everything that came from India was also very fashionable. So reproduction of Indian material as well.
La toile de Jouy, c'est la même époque?
Yeah. And well, I do have a small selection. And some of them are very interesting because they look pretty modern when they're not.
Ah, c'est vrai, hein. Bah, merci beaucoup.
The next one, I would not necessarily buy something to bring back home, as Ralph Lauren is everywhere, but still I would go there. It deserves your time because the store is beautiful and it's seated in the heart of Saint-Germain-des-Prés in an old building, so I would definitely go there to see from the inside how it looks. Of course, if you want something unique, you would go to the flea markets, and you have the big one in Clignancourt, north of Paris, or you have the small one in Versailles that I showed in the last video. Another store that I mentioned in a previous video is the store on this little square, La Place de Furstenberg, which is very cute and charming. And the store is dedicated to peppers, so you would find any kind of peppers with any smell, and it's interesting. In a previous video, I also showed what you can bring back from Paris if you're on a budget, so you can check for this video too. Et voilà, c'est tout pour aujourd'hui. I hope you enjoyed this video. That's all for today. If you would like more of videos like this, please feel free to subscribe, and if you liked it, please leave a blue thumb up. And if you would like to leave a comment, I would be thrilled to read it. I love being connected to real persons, so have a nice day, enjoy Paris!
Thank you.